I have a hard time admitting that my mother was right, even now when she has been gone just over a year. I miss her voice and her presence and would give anything to spend some time with her. However, I still don't want to admit that she was right, especially to her. Not seeing eye to eye as I grew up would be an understatement. My mother's disappointment was worse than being grounded. So instead of trying to earn her approval, I did the next best thing and did the opposite of everything she told me to do. I took it to an art form. When asked to clean my room, not only did I never put anything away, I did not make my bed or hang up my clothes, and having a clear pathway in my room at any given time would have been a miracle of epic proportion. It was my mother's Achilles heel, and I would use it to my advantage whenever possible. I knew I had hit my mark when once she posted an "Enter at your own risk" sign on my bedroom door. She thought she had me when one day after school, my senior year, I walked into my bedroom to find an utter horror. Everything I owned lay in a heap on my unmade bed. I mean, everything. The content of every drawer, every shoe and boot was in the pile. Gum wrappers, old orange peels, it was all there. I merely walked over to my bed, lifted the rumpled bedspread off by gathering up each corner and placing it in one of the rare empty spaces in my room. Gloating the next morning, I had the best night's sleep ever. Knowing she would enter my room as I left for school, seeing the heaping pile had only grown. It was a curse having a mother that thought she knew everything. She even had her own language. She spoke in sayings. She had one for every time she wanted to prove her point, which was she knew what was best for me. No way. No way did she have the answer. She was old-fashioned, out of touch, and did not have a clue when it came to me. Besides, what does "keep your chin up, beware of wolves in sheep's clothing, all that glitters is not gold, it's a win-win, a beauty is in the eye of the beholder, the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence, and all in good time" have to do with not getting asked out to school dances and not having a boyfriend when everyone else in the whole world had one but me. Oh, I loved her advice when I was discouraged and felt picked on. It's spilt milk. Every cloud has a silver lining. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill. The proof is in the pudding. Let sleeping dogs lie. When it rains, it pours. 6 of one, half a dozen of another, and it will all come out in the wash. You would have thought I would have learned my lesson, but I couldn't help seeking out my mother's opinion. So when I was lost, confused, or had not met my own expectations to succeed, she would chime in with, "First things first. Practice makes perfect. Don't give up the ship. Any job worth doing is worth doing well. This too will pass. The cream always rises to the top. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Actions speak louder than words. Patience is a virtue. You're never too old to learn. Hindsight is 20/20, and grin and bear it." When I screwed up, she was always quick to bring it to my attention. Look before you leap. A stitch in time saves 9. If the shoe fits, wear it. Mind your P's and Q's. That's no skin off my nose. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't toot your own horn. You've made your bed, now lie in it. As you sow, so shall ye reap. You can't have your cake and eat it too, and don't burn your bridges behind you. Now I find myself left behind, my mother's voice no longer ringing in my ears. How I miss it. What I took for interference and bossiness was simply my mother maybe not knowing what was always best, but wanting more than anything what was best for me. Now I can say it and hope she is listening. Mom, you were right. A watch pot never boils. Don't wish your life away. Stick to your guns. Good things do come in small packages. Waste not, want not. It takes two to tango. He who hesitates is lost. No news is good news. Pretty is as pretty does. All's well that ends well. Variety is the spice of life. Never judge a book by its cover. Many hands always make light work. And her personal best. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. One I am learning the hard way. So as I journey on, I want her to know the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I did listen, and I am sharing her second language with my children and grandchildren. I want them to understand I might not always know what is best for them, but just like my mom, it won't keep me from wanting what is best for them.